Welcome to another episode of Commercial Property Roadshow. You're here with Helen Tarrant. I'm actually about to board a flight, but before I do, I actually want to share with you today's video. It's actually an inspection of a property up in Cairns we just recently did with an agent up there. Now there's some really interesting things. Like, we thought when we looked at the strata that they hadn't replaced the roof, but it turns out they replaced 40% of the roof, as we found out talking to the tenant. See, nothing beats ever talking to the tenant, just finding out a little bit more information about them. And then we also found out that the insurance is spiked, but because what's happening up in North Queensland, there's a lot of insurance that's spiking at the moment. And also we found out that that we need to look and get someone to look through the fire services because the strata is not taking care of it properly. So you never know what you can find when you're doing a property deal, and each and every one of them is different. And if you want to find out more, check out our previous video about due diligence time bombs, and you'll find out all this information about all the different things you could find during due diligence. But nevertheless, I want to share with you this video because it's a neat, tidy little property, and if it's a great starter property if you're looking at getting started in commercial property. Hi there, this is Helen Tarrant again from here with our whole team. Wow, it's massive.
Double unit, and you can see they've created that one sign in the middle and the entry's to the right. And that was the new door they put in not that long ago.
Right on.
And at any time you can divide these back. They used to be single units. This one's been a double unit for quite a long time. So we're going inside now. So we'll start at the left on this side. So a bit of a showroom, as you can see. Air conditioners there, display stock, and there's just go through here. A little bit of an area behind the counter.
Beautiful.
Ceiling,
Thank you.
plasterboard.
Yep.
Floor is carpet,
So,
vinyl.
Security system.
They do have a security system.
Okay. Is that the tenants?
That belongs to the tenant, yes.
beautiful,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, ceiling, recessed lights. This part of the showroom has vinyl floor.
Right.
They have slat wall, which they're not necessarily using for their displays at the moment. They have these freestanding displays. On this side, they do.
Yep.
The other part of the showroom, a little bit more open. Okay, now we're going to the warehouse section. So that covers roughly about 110 metres of the 277. Okay, warehouse. Suspended ceiling, lights, fans, shelving. And we have a little kitchenette. There is solar on the roof here, which belongs to the tenant. Toilet. There's two toilets, one here, one on the other side.
And
again,
so, just with that extinguisher on the wall. Oh,
extinguisher on the wall, that one.
yeah. So when we were looking through the strata documents, there wasn't a fire safety certificate for the strata. Do you know if that's serviced by the strata, or is that tenants, or what?
The fire extinguishers belong to the tenants. It's their responsibility to maintain. And good question. I can't quite read that. Looks like it was done in. Looks like it hasn't been this particular extinguisher done for a while. By the looks of that. So, but the extinguishers do belong to the tenants. So there's no fire system as such for the complex.
Right.
So this, you'll notice this side of the warehouse has got the ceiling and lights and the fans. This side is more the workshop.
Okay.
Where they do repairs. That black door just goes back into that showroom where it was just before. And essentially this is just, once again, workshop and storage. Another toilet, another sink. Hence, and once again, more solar on the roof, which belongs to the tenant. And as you can see, they've had a dividing wall here, so it was 2 units, now it's 1. That's not a structural wall. There's 1 or 2 posts in there, You can see the maroon coloured post. And the rest of this is just plasterboard. So if ever you want to remove it, make it one big area, that's fine.
Yeah. With the plasterboard, it's just regular plaster or asbestos or?
No, it's actually an FC sheeting. It's a fibre cement sheeting. It's not plasterboard.
Beautiful. Okay, so
It's not asbestos. This property was built in about 90, I think 3 or 94. Can't quite remember.
right. Okay.
Paperwork. And we go out the back. And these are just small little units at the back. You can see the car parking. Parking is allocated as per the paperwork. And just 2 roller doors, plenty of security.
So,
Air conditioners on the back. Man on a motorbike arriving. And then I'm getting out of the heat, walking back inside. Roller doors are electric, which is great.
so
No one's going to pull the chain off.
Yep.
Security, trolleys. It's pretty simple, actually, and very versatile. Not a lot can really go wrong with these. And if there are any obvious issues, then it's it's a body corporate, looks after the roof and the externals. So.
okay, because with the body corporate, they were talking about a special levy for the roof upcoming.
Okay.
So they were saying it was going to be between around 90,000 to replace the roof on the place.
I must say I don't know anything about that. I'd have to find out. I wasn't aware of that at all. Because looking at the roof, I'm trying to work out why you'd be replacing the roof. But I'll certainly ask the question of the owners, try and get some sort of response on that. There's really not much here to replace. So that was in the body corporate search or the meat?
Yeah, so they said they did some gutter repairs in February 21. And they did a bit of metal roofing repairs 2019 for about 20 grand. And then also that they were going to try and extend out what they could for the roof, but that they were looking at getting it replaced.
All right. Well, that's news to me. So I'll definitely ask the owner about that and revert back to you. This roof looks pretty good to me. So maybe, I don't know. I'll find out for you.
Yeah, because were the tenants complaining about any leaks or anything, or it may be in the other units instead?
No, I'm not aware of any water leaks at all. Happy to ask the guys right now in front of you, actually.
Yes, please.
Why don't we do that?
Yeah.
Have you had any water leaks in the shed?
Water leaks?
Yeah. Nothing?
No.
Has the roof been replaced lately? Or?
I believe they did that.
They've done it, have they?
I believe they have replaced the roof.
Okay.
Not that long ago.
All right.
Maybe 12 months ago, maybe? No, it's not. No, it wasn't that
Okay.
long ago.
All right. I'll ask the LSE.
Yeah.
Yeah. The aircons are fine. Back into the showroom. Excuse me, Mark. You're live. A question. There was a notice in the body corporate about replacement of the roof. Has it been done? Or do you know anything about water leaks? Or?
They did replace the roof. They replaced the roof.
They have.
Replaced the whole
Do you know when?
last 12 months. Not that long ago. Yeah, a year ago. Yeah, last
Okay.
12 months.
All right. Okay. All right, guys. We'll confirm that it has been done.
I'm sorry, I couldn't quite hear what he said at the end there.
What's that?
I couldn't
Yeah,
quite.
we know about the solar, yeah.
Okay.
So apparently the roof was done about a year ago.
Okay.
So those body corporate minutes, which meeting was that from? Was that recent or was that 2 years ago?
Let me.
Because I think we gave you the last 2, didn't we?
Yeah. So let me just pull it up here. So they put solar panels on lot 3.
Yeah.
Just trying to find exactly where it said.
There's your fire evacuation map too, by the way.
Oh, could we have a close up on that one, please? And just a little to the right. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you.
don't think I've got much of a future as a cameraman, to be honest.
With the rental for it, assuming the tenant wanted to move on, you were saying that it could be split up into 2 sections instead of just the one?
Oh, easily, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, no, that's fine. Thanks, Mark. All good. Sorry. Yes, very easily divided again. No problem at all. The walls are there. Like, see the 2 holes there, you just fill them in. And also the ones at the back, warehouse, very easy. Separate power, separate toilets, piece of cake, separate front doors. Yeah, no problem at all.
Oh, perfect. All right. And do you know what type of rates we'd get for that per square metre?
Well, at the moment, we're achieving around about 100 between 150 and 160 for similar units that are empty. In this same stretch, down that way to my right, there's another unit of 150, which we've just leased out for 22,500 a year. If anyone's got a calculator, you can work out the rate per metre.
Bang on 150 a metre, yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's basically just 4 walls and a roof with no air conditioning, no fit out. It's just, yeah. So that's a coffee dealer going in there for 2 years.
Okay.
I've just walked away from the other staff, so if you need me to go back around and just yell out.
That's right there. Yeah, look, do they have any issues at all with the current space, or are they, looking to expand? Are they happy with the amount of space they have at the moment?
They're willing to take up option periods.
Well, it's a new 5-year lease, so it's probably not a relevant question, right?
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking I know it's a bit of a stretch, but like there was another place we had where they just entered I think it was either 6 or 7 year lease, and they were already looking to expand past the space. So it was not very planning on their part, but you'd see it sometimes.
Yeah, it's always good to hear.
All right, how about I ask him? Let's ask. You can only say piss off. Hang on a sec. Sorry, Mark. We have another question. So, are you happy with the space, the size of the space, and you're going to be here forever? You're going to die here? There you go. He's happy with the space. The staff are going to kill him, or he's going to kill the staff. So either way, someone's going out here. I know.
Yeah.
Do you want to ask any other questions? Mark, he's the lessee. Do you want to ask any questions?
I'm pretty happy with that at the moment.
You're going to go broke? No. He's not going broke.
He's saying what's on everyone's mind.
Is that it? Can we leave Mark alone now?
Yeah. Look, that's all good there.
Yeah.
Righto. Sorry, guys. Back to the other section of the showroom. It's pretty simple, guys, really.
Yeah. No, it does look
easy.
What was that, sorry?
I say I wish they were all this clean and easy.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, look, it looks like a really well put together space. Obviously, they're happy with it.
It's being maintained.
Yeah.
It's not. They're not being irresponsible with it. Yeah.
It's a good position too. You're on Newell Street. 200 metres down the road is Mulgrave Road, the main drag, Bruce Highway, Mulgrave Road. You got the street the other side. It's very, very central and very hard to find. This is where all the tenants want to be in this particular suburb, Bungalow and Portsmouth.
Yeah.
Danny, are you taking us outside to have a look at the area of the complex and stuff?
We've got the street, plenty of parking.
Yeah, mainly just sort of what surrounds it.
Okay, next door is hydroponics. We've got everything from finance to, there's a men's hairdresser there, which would be good. I need a haircut. There's a takeaway in the corner. The coffee place I spoke about is going on the end. This side, we've got Hush Energy, commercial, looks like another commercial real estate agent. Across the road, that's a graphic designer that busted, Century Batteries.
Are there any vacancies in that sort of block?
The only one is where we've just leased out the coffee shop too.
Okay.
EJM 4-wheel drive, just down there. All the car yards are just out here on Mulgrave Road. Down the end here's the main Nissan BMW dealer. Just down there, you can probably see the BMW sign. And just up the road, Toyota and everyone else, stainless steel guys, mechanics. It's a low impact industry area. There's a few old houses up the street there. They all go gradually. They all go. But you can see the street's nice and wide. There's a heap of parking. So that's
And that's you can see that's the new roof there, is it? Or I can't.
look, I'll have to ask the owner about that. But I'm just not aware of it. I'm sorry. I'll have to ask the owner. But as the guy said, I reckon that was done 12 months ago. So I dare say that special levy applied to the previous owners and probably from the previous minutes of the meetings that you requested. So I really just don't know.
I'm really happy with that actually.
Yeah. Usually we have a lot more questions.
That looks really good. It looks really good.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, I mean, if you look, see that front door there, that was put in about, I don't know, it was in those documents I sent you. That was only about 12 or 18 months ago. And it replaced one of these crappy, these sort of sliders. Over time, rollers go, so you're better off getting rid of them and putting those in. That's, if you're ever going to divide it into two, that's probably about the only thing you do, and maybe put in a new swing door. That's about all. Other than that, the area is pretty good, really. Not too much. Very little maintenance.
Yeah.
No,
So did you like that video? Let me know if you liked that video. Just don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell. If you like the video and you want to find out more, or you want this type of property and you think something that is below 600,000 is what you're looking for as a starter property and you want to build out a portfolio, do reach out to us, helentarrant.com. Let us have a conversation with you. Let us work out what is the right first property for you, because it might not be this property, it might be somewhere in Melbourne, might be a Sydney property, might be a property in South Australia or Tasmania. You just never know, right? We're across all around Australia, but it's important to get the right advice and the right team to work with you.